Back everyone, this is the VG Purist. I'll be coming at you with some Season 7 action from the Cabal Vision Champions Cup playoffs. And we were waiting for the quarterfinals match, and it has been done. I did see a little bit of it, but not too much. But we are about to just take a look at everything. Flaming Death of Chaos, taking on Gnom's Comeback, the Dwarven team. And this one should be a bash fest. And hopefully loads of injuries and satisfy the blood god. And we're going to jump right into the replay. So in my preliminary predictions, I did say that I did like the Dwarven team of Gnom's Comeback. But man, what are you going to do when the Chaos team can get their Mighty Blow and Claw online as they did against the other team? But first, we are going to see if they are going to be able to do that yet again. And it is going to be this Chaos team of Coach AndyDavo. Flaming Death, and he will be facing off against Coach Adant, Gnom's Comeback. And so far, we have seen quite a few ups and downs. I have been about sub 50% for all my games. I'm just one game off from being 50% because I'm 2 for 1 for the quarterfinals. And as I said before, I'm just so happy to be wrong with my predictions, because that just means that the competition is getting a whole lot better, a whole lot more difficult to predict, and that will mean a lot more exciting Champions Cups to come. But first, yes, let's take a look at the skills. Football for these sides. It's going to have this Dwarven runner with +1 agility and a kickoff return, and then defend with that block ability. And then this one here, leader with +1 in strength, tackle with that block here, and then more guys there in the front line. The Longbeards, all of them with guard, all of them basically would stand firm, except for this man right there. But yes, this one will have that dodge ability to help avoid any attacks. And then here he does have grab, stand firm, and mighty blow for that man. So a nice little mix of skills for all of his guys. And then the blitzers with the guard, mighty blow piling on with the juggernaut tackle, and then the stand firm, and then the blodge with the guard there. So troll slayers also mighty blow piling on and the tackle, and then jump up, mighty blow piling on, and also the pro ability for those troll slayers. So these guys definitely ready to rock, and this Chaos team, they're gonna have to be ready, because man, not a lot of skills here. It does have a beast man there with the piling on mighty blow and the claw tackle with the block ability, and then another beast man there with a +1 agility and also the block ability, and then the +1 agility over here with the tackle, 2 heads, and that block ability, frenzy and block for this beast man there, dirty player, and then mighty blow with the block ability for these 3 guys. And then, well, actually these 3 guys have the guard and the block, and then this one with that mighty blow. And so we will be underway in a moment. One loner beast man to come into play, and as you can see on the pitch, 3 Chaos Warriors for today's match. So a little bit under strength than normal for this Chaos team, but definitely, that's right guys. Hey, what's going on, Dern? Oh, I'm ready for any type of finish here. We're gonna see lots of blood though, I believe, from both of these sides. AndyDavo does have a wizard in hand and also 2 bribes, so he's ready to get some fouls on. Didn't want to go with any star players or anything like that. And heck, he didn't even get a loner Chaos Warrior or anything like that. F that. We don't need loner players. Patooey. Patooey on them. That's why we stick them in the front line, so that they die. Isn't that right, Dern? That's right. Oh man. Dwarven team though, as you can see, just so nicely leveled up, and that's kind of how the Chaos team has so many inducements that will keep them into the game. But how much will this be able to keep him going, right? I mean, he's gonna have the wizard, sure, he's got a couple of bribes, but man, bribes mean that he really wants to foul these armor value 8 troll slayers. And these guys there are a little bit more susceptible than the rest of the Dwarven team when you think about it. And these guys are the big hitters and the biggest worry for this Chaos team. So a couple of bribes here, pretty smart there. And if the Dwarven team sees this, probably should make sure that he takes a little bit better care of the trolls there, and even possibly these runners if they poke their head out a little bit too far. So we'll see if these bribes are going to come through. He's only got one guy with that 30 player, I do believe, for this Chaos team. So I think for this Dwarven team, not too much to worry about, but still, if he gets a little bit out of sync here, then he could definitely get fouled, and he could definitely find a whole bunch of guys going down. And you dared cut it? Yeah, you were crying for a while. Yeah, I know. Chaos is about 400 TV behind. Yeah, that's about right, because the bribes are 100 apiece, right? So that's 200,000, and the wizard is 150,000, so that's at least 350 TV, if not more. So we'll see if he did get a Bloodweiser big. He's definitely going to need it against this Dwarven team, though. I'm a little bit surprised that he went with 2 bribes, and perhaps maybe not an extra apothecary or something like that. So to anticipate for all of the injuries that should happen on this match. But wow, 2 guys with that hit and the mighty blow and the piling on, and both of them are going to be okay. Look at that. And so starting off right here, and even a loner beastman there in the front line, he's going to be just fine. And the Dwarven team needed to get some injuries off, and unfortunately not going to get it there. So here we go. Dwarven team, no injuries to start off, unlike some of those other games that we've watched. Oh yes, the beer stand. Oh yes, he does have the beer stand. Look at that. So he is going to have the +1 injury rolls when the player is pushed off of the pitch as well. Now the extra player is the referee rest area, and so that's when they both get the extra bribe there. But yes, the beer stand. So the crowd surfs could happen and could be killer for pretty much either side, but I think more so for any armor value 8 personnel jumping out of the arena. Yes, you've discovered the joy of jump up and piling on. You're darn right. And anytime you can get that jump up for your mighty blow piling on guy, you get it, right? I mean, it's just so nice. They think they're safe, right? From your guy, and then you jump up and you still got your full movement. You get the hits on, and then you're piling on mighty blow once again. Oh, look at that. This beastman, he's got no mighty blow or piling on or anything like that, but he will get the armor value break. So stun on that dwarf, and so this right there could bode ill for this Dwarven team. Let's go ahead and switch sides. I usually put the offense on the bottom side. I'm not exactly sure why I didn't switch out before, but man. Let's go ahead and take away the skills real quick. Can't really see anything what's going on. Get little skulls here, but no problem. Loads of rerolls for both sides at the moment. 2 for the Chaos team now, and then now 2 left for this Dwarven team after using that reroll right there. We'll get the piling on and the mighty blow hit yet again on this Chaos Warrior, but man, not able to break any armor yet. Look at that. And so who says mighty blow and piling on is broken, huh? Who says? Well, let's see here. He's gonna load up on this beastman right there, and this beastman might get a couple of assists in there and hopefully be able to break free of the grasp of these dwarves there. But he's gonna go and blitz here, this dwarf, open up the center, and perhaps get to the ball carrier. If not, at least dominate the right side. Left side's should be looking okay as soon as he stands up his Chaos Warriors there. And not exactly sure why he's not picking up his guys as of yet, but yes, he's going to go ahead and do the foul first. And a little bit risky to do the foul before picking up his guys, but seeing how he's got a couple of bribes in there, oh, he will get that bribe off, and no one's on that bribe. Luckily for him, because man, if that would have not been accepted, then these 2 guys would have been flat-footed, or actually just flat on their backs, and then the Dwarven team will be able to take full advantage and move along the left side there. You say Claw Mighty Blow is broken? Yeah, it is a little bit. I mean, it's a huge chance to go out. And then if you get piling on, it's like a whopping, what, 63% chance to get out? I mean, it's just so good. So good. Yeah, but he did get the foul off there on that Longbeard. And contrary to what I said earlier, I thought that maybe he was going to get the fouls off on the armor value 8 personnel of the Dwarven team. But it looks like he's going to try to get anybody out at this point. There we go. Blood's going to be shed there. And it's going to be on the Frenzy block. Chaos Beastman, and blow that Apothecary there on him. And there you go. And that's kind of what I was saying here. Bribe. Oh boy, he came with 2 bribes, and I almost would say that 2 Apothecaries probably would have been a little bit more warranted for today's match. But now he is going to be without the Apothecary. Fireball is going to be used there. And AndyDavo pulling out all the stops here, and actually is going to get down a couple of Dwarven men in the front there, but will this be enough? And I don't know if this is going to be it. Anytime you use a wizard, you pretty much want to have a follow-up here, and you need to get to the ball somehow, or at least be able to shore it up and make it to where the Dwarven team will get slowed up here. So wizard will be used there. So bribe was used, Apothecary was used, and now the wizard with that fireball didn't really get too much out of it. He did drop down a couple of guys. The ball carrier is going to be more susceptible to attacks. Should be able to at least get, if anything, a 1-die block. But let's see if he's going to be able to get a 2-die block somewhere. I think it's going to have to. No, I don't know. You can't jump in there. You're gonna have to somehow dodge through. I'm not even sure here. We'll get yet another foul off, and it will cause a stun there, but now the Dwarven team, he's actually the view switched up on me there. I was like, wait, why is this going this way? Come on now, stop switching up on me. Alright, there we go. Right, yes, the Dwarven team now. Why did the view change like that? Well, the left side now is absolutely open now for this Dwarf team. Get the 4-point cage up. He's got a whole bunch of guys stunned there, but the Chaos team's just kind of throwing caution to the wind. He's just going to maybe allow the score right there, if anything. Then beat up the guys on the right side here. But right now it's the Dwarf team doing some beating ups. And Troslayer, he's not going to let up. He's just going to go and do the piling on with that mighty blow, and just going to get that stun here. Those thick skulls, yeah, I know. It's just so difficult to take out those Dwarven team. Looks like Andy now will go ahead and attack the cage, and we'll get him down. Armor value break will injure the Dwarven team. Look at that, and the injuries here on both sides are looking pretty bad. And the runner will be going down with that hit, and it's going to be that mighty blow and the claw ability. So it did take him out, and that's what I'm talking about. Needs to get that mighty blow claw Beastman in there. That's right, Jimmy. How you doing, man? VGP is gonna be coming straight at you. You can do exclamation point Batman, Jimmy. in the stream chat and see what happens. You get the foul there, and again, he's going to continue to pour on some of the hurt here. Will be that 2-player, and he will get the stun. And more dwarves being stunned here and attacking the cage. And so the Dwarven team might actually have to do something a little bit risky, but luckily +1 in agility runner. But he is going to be down a movement allowance, so only 5 movement allowance to do anything with the ball here. Dwarven team, if you can't cage up and you can't pave the way with your guys, then this is kind of what happens right there. He's going to get stalled up, and where's he going to have to go? He's going to have to back off and maybe face an onslaught of beastmen all in his face. The Dwarven team getting stifled there. Chaos team descending down on the cage, and will be able to get the stop on. And one has to wonder, where will the Dwarf coach go with the ball carrier? He's gonna have to go back, but Chaos Warrior is standing right there, or actually lying down right there still. Ooh, pro jump up, and he's gonna fail that block coming up. The Dwarven team really needed that. He's going to move to the back here, do a couple of go for it rolls even. And, ooh, he's going to dodge away there with that blitzer. He's got 3 agility, so not too bad. But he will be able to shore up the left side now. Protect against the Chaos Warrior. And he will be okay-ish. But will it be enough? He needs to just get... AndyDavo needs to get the 2-die block here, get this hit on, and then remove this block here. Then should be able to get a 2-die blitz, I think, going on. But, oh, stand firm there. And so... might actually just stop or everything. Might have to do a blitz on the Beastman or something. I don't know. Gonna dodge away here. And he's dodge away on the right side against a couple of attacker zones. And it's going to be 2 heads blitz here. There we go. That's why we have a couple of heads. And he will be able to get the 3+2+ dodge going. Actually, 3+2+2+... 2+3+2+ dodge, right? Yeah, he got the 3+3+2+ dodge right there. So a couple of attacker zones there. And he's going to get that stun yet again. And there goes all of the bribes, only producing a couple of stuns here. And right there, AndyDavo doing his best to stifle up the Dwarf team. Stunning up all of the Dwarves, making it to where it's just... no cohesion right here for any of the Dwarven players there, and I believe have succeeded with his game plan, but he's blown everything to do this, and it is turn 6, so this Dwarven team has to probably just kind of go for it at this point. Yeah, the stuns are working out really well for this Chaos team, and again, this thing switched views on me. Come on, man, stop switching views on me. Dwarven team has a nice little paved way there, but man, Chaos team so far so good. Looking to get those stuns off and continuing to cause some havoc here for this Dwarven team. Turn 6 here. He's going to move as far as he possibly can, but his runner with just 5 movement now is going to do loads of go for it rolls here, and he does get those go for it rolls. He's only 12 spaces now away from the touchdown area. 2 more turns left. He's just in range, but he's still going to do a couple of go for it rolls. He does have 2 re-rolls here, so I guess not too scared of it, but still. Could be something here. He will get that blitz off. Do 3+ dodges. He's going to get that horns blitz. That's the nice thing about doing. Well, actually, that's a 2+ dodge because he's a 4 agility beastman. Will get the hit off, and he will be able to get that ball out. Oh, yes. Look at that, and the confusion has paid off. The ball is out, and the damage pretty much done here. How can the Dwarven team score from here with just 2 more turns left? He's going to have to try to pick this ball up and then throw it. Dwarves aren't really known for throwing the ball, I'll tell you that much. Oh yes, the Chaos did take 2 babes like he did in the last game. Well, we'll see what the babes are going to be looking like. The Dwarven team now has to try to get the score here. And Andy pulling out all of the stops. And, I mean, I guess that's the nice thing about being the underdog for today's match, because you just go all out here. And if it pays off, then you win the game, right? But if you fail, then, well, you just lose a game that you were probably supposed to lose anyways. So, Chaos team doing everything he can, but he has no more weapons left. So if the Dwarven team ends up scoring here, then it'll all be for naught. And I honestly don't even know how this Chaos team can climb back in. But at this point, it's looking pretty darn good. Gonna get that blitz off, and look at the defender stumbles. He's gonna blitz on through and get his guys to receiving range here for the +1 agility man to probably make the throw in the later bits here. And he will stand his guy up and then get back into maybe the presence here, and there we go. He just needs to blitz down the 1 receiver that is going out all out of the way to get the reception, and I believe that's good enough to get him out of range. Don't want to step forward here, and so with that blitz, I believe there's pretty much no chance here for this Dwarven team to make this touchdown, and that's it. Wow, so Chaos team does stop him up. Thanks for that follow here, Duran. What? Duran, you haven't followed me all this time, my man? Look at that. I've been following you since day 1 since you started streaming. Hey, you know what? Better late than never, right? It's fine by me. It's fine by me, Dern. It's fine by me. Well, Dwarven team now will hold on to the ball. As you can see, Chaos Warrior going out for the fly like he's, you know, the gutter runner or something like that. But gonna go ahead and cage up, and we'll make it nigh impossible here for anything to happen. In fact, he's gonna blitz him down just to be sure. We'll use the last little bit of rerolls that he has left, and we'll get the push here. And then again, we're gonna do the gauntlets again, and we'll get the defender down. So just in case anything might happen, he's just gonna go ahead and close it off, piling on. And so far, Chaos team, sure, he suffered a few KOs, even a death injury, but my god, he has done it. He stopped the Dwarven team from scoring it on his first half, and now this Chaos team has the slight favor to win this match now in the second half. And so we are going in 0-0, Adant. And right there, the Dwarven team, I mean, they're just so slow. I mean, look, at least the Chaos Dwarves, right? They have those Bull Centaurs, they have Hobgoblins, 6 movement allowance for those Hobgoblins, even more for those Bull Centaurs with the sprint. I mean, it's just so good, right? I mean, they kind of shore up the speed deficiency that their cousins here, the Dwarves, has. And right there, Chaos team proving right there, used a whole bunch of fouls there to actually just hit stuns against some of the Dwarven team members and created a lot of confusion, just messed up the cohesion that needs to be present for the Dwarven team to do well and stop the steamroller. Wasn't able to get that wall going here. Cage gets attacked, and then after that was not able to get his offense going and was stoppered up. So right there, Dwarves, just so slow. Can't fault them for their small legs, but still. Hey, Zunk. Yes. How you doing, my friend? Yes. I did catch a little bit of this game, but I did not catch the middle part of this game. I only caught the last bit, so unfortunately I do know what happens, but man, I have not seen any of this game as of yet. So a nice little clinic created here, or actually a nice little clinic that was put on by this Chaos team, just showing that, hey, stuns are good enough against the Dwarven team. And now this Chaos team has a real shot now. I mean, they were the underdog. Sure, he's blown just about everything to get where he's at now. No more wizard, no more couple of bribes in hand, but still. Fans, and I believe I do see that the KO roll, so he did get a babe, I do believe. Yeah, he's got the 3+ on that roll, so he did get the babe for today's match. And yes, he was pretty much down 400 TV in the least. Don't spoil it, Zunk. Don't spoil it. Well, so far it's been a pretty much a learning kind of match, right? I mean, so sure, it went 0-0, and no scores has been done, but I mean, what the Chaos team did was just kind of show everybody that the Dwarves are just plain slow. And sure, they got that thick skull, sure, they got that armor value 9 for just about everyone, the tackle, the block, but you slow them down and this is kind of what happens. And he was unable to get that score going. Just absolutely jumped on that cage as soon as he crossed midfield. He was just like, And all of that done with just 3 of the Chaos Warriors as well. No Minotaur or anything like that. He needs the Minnow. But still, I mean, this is quite a big feat at this moment. But we'll see if he's going to be able to produce the same thing here on the offensive side of things. Where the Dwarves here, he just needs to make sure that he doesn't get out positioned here and make sure that he's going to be okay for the long bit. He's got the +1 in strength runner with that tackle ability. Going to play a little safety in the backfield. And as long as he's right there with the other runner, then it'll be alright. And the Dwarven team will be able to chase a little bit. Troll Slayer is going to go after that ball carrier at the bottom left. I haven't seen Andy's heart being ripped out. Well, we'll see. So far, these injuries, not too bad. Not too bad at all. It's a beast, man, with that frenzy. Yeah, sure, another death injury there, but you gotta be okay with some injuries here. And the Dwarf team is so far so bad, haven't really been able to get much going, and they even just kind of outstrengthened them a little bit. But as I said before, man, just 3 Chaos Warriors and stopping up this Dwarven team. I mean, wow. I mean, I never would have expected that. I just totally expected the Dwarven team to just steamroll the Chaos team, get a whole bunch of injuries, and then call it good night. But from the first 3 hits on the onset, the guys up on the line, they didn't get injured up, and they didn't get his guys injured. And so that was just kind of a foretelling of things to come. Sure, yeah, he did get a couple of injuries. Yeah, he did have to use the apothecary, but still. Looking good. Chaos team now just needs to kind of prove it at this point. If he can get by this Dwarven defense and just kind of still come away as unscathed as he did, or unscathed enough as he did in the first half, then this might actually be a score coming up for this Chaos team. He still has his nice little connection here on this pitch. He's got that +1 in agility here, holding the ball, and then he's got yet another +1 in agility Beastman there. So these guys can definitely just turn it up and let loose and get the score here. But he can't score too quickly though. Trollslayer now will put real pressure on this ball carrier as he moves up, and so won't be able to stay back there for long with this +1 in agility ball carrier in the backfield, because if he does, then it could be all but over really, really quickly. He's going to use that safety now, going to do the go for a roll, going to fail it there, but no problem. That's why we have re-rolls, and just going to get a push here on that. But he really wants to make sure that this right side will collapse, and the Chaos team won't think too much more about trying to go down the right side. And this is it right here. I mean, can this Chaos team get past this front line? Oh, looks like he won't be able to. One die block's going to be looking good, and also get that stun here. So the left side is looking good. He's going to do all the one die blocks now, and he's going to be okay now. Look at that. So Beastman will stand up. Once we'll be able to get down the grab and the stand for a man. He will get that piling on hit in as well, and won't get any more out of it. But he did get the stun on the original hit, so we'll take that for the time being. We've seen just how well the stunts have worked out for this Chaos team. +1 agility, just a 2+2+ little pitch and catch. But now on the right side, he is going to absolutely get in there to the backfield, stand up his man right there, and he might be able to get a nice little screen here for his guys coming up. Uh-oh time. Ooh, he's got the stand firm there, and the Dwarves, he's going to have to do something about this lest the Chaos team scores. And it's looking pretty good. I don't know if he's going to be able to get his screen off here, which is what the Chaos team really needed to have right there on the right side. But Dwarves might have to do something. Here. It's a one die block right there. Take away the skills again. Can't really see past him. So many. Oh man. He's looking pretty good. He's gonna get his ball in range there, and I don't know if he's gonna score it, but Dwarves has to do something. And again, this is just how easily the Dwarves get outmaneuvered and outpaced here. It's just this Trollslayer that was blitzing in, that was looking kind of scary for a little bit, but then suddenly a little pitch and catch, and the ball's on the other side of the field. Oh, blob skills goes down to KO. Blob skills, my man. We'll just get a push here, and won't be able to free up that runner, so I believe a dodge with the blitz is going to be coming up soon on the one die blitz, unless I'm missing something here. Maybe we'll get that guy over there. I don't know. Ooh, I missed that dodge. He's going to reroll that. We'll get 1 of 9 there. We'll get that blitz off, and he is going to get the 2 die block because he is a +1 in strength, man. Oh, thank you much. Thank you so much for that follow right there. I really appreciate that. And he will get that ball out. So the Dwarves now, he stoppers up this Chaos team. Hey, you know, he does show why he has that extra team value. He is favored to win today's match because of all of the skills that he has. Loads of guys there that can really threaten that ball. But, oh, he's going to fail that dodge here and then trying to get to the ball. I'm not exactly sure why he went for the ball right there. I probably would have just sat down right there and marked the ball up, but still, might as well go for it. Already marked up, and then all it really takes is one little blitz to push the guy into the ball and then the scatter again. But still, the scatter could have been really bad for him. Could have scattered in these little spots right there, and then one little dodge out, and then he's going to score it. So I'm not really sure why he went for that right there. And also to boot, he did go and stun up the runner right here as well. So I guess he did have the sure hands pickup, but I mean, he dodged through all of that stuff to get there. I don't know about that. And, oh, he's going to dodge and failed there on that blitz. And with the Chaos team going down like that, ball is in a good spot here. Should be able to get the blitz off here. Get that Beastman off him. The runner with the sure hands should be able to pick this ball up. And might be able to turn it back the other way. But it is going to be 4 more turns left. And might not be able to get much more out of this, but we'll see. Injury there. Oh boy, nice little blitz here. And if it was just a push, I almost feel like he would have re-rolled that, because that right there would have marked up the ball, but he won't be able to. He's going to get the injury here, and the Dwarf team will be able to take that into the bank and should be able to score it pretty much coming up, if anything. 4 more turns left. Actually, this is 5 turns, so 4 more turns left here on top of this turn. So he's looking good. Dwarven team now, he should be able to turn this back the other way. Chaos team's in all kinds of trouble now. Ooh, I don't know. He's going to be able to hold serve here. I just don't know. Pro reroll. We'll be able to get the push, and we'll be able to pin up the Beastman there on the side. He's going to try to dodge away in the later going, though, but 3+2+ might not be good enough. AndyDavo, though, at least he's got 3 rerolls, so he should be okay in the long run. Maybe he pushed this into overtime. If he does, then 3 rerolls going to overtime will be quite good. Horns, blitz. We'll be able to blitz him down. Claw will be able to induce a stun and more mighty blow. More piling on. We'll be able to get KO here. Anytime you can reduce him down, that's a beaut right here. Mighty blow and the piling on with that claw working out. Mwah, magnifique. Looking good here. Dwarven team, though, he's looking slightly better. But with that hit in, and the Dwarves are slightly out of position, should be able to get his guys out. Might not be able to score it now. Boy, one moment I'm thinking, oh, he's going to score it. And the next moment, it's just, ouch. But that's just, this game's just kind of going back and forth at this point. Ooh, and more. Dodge misses there. He got quite a few dodges there in the early going, but now they're coming back to roost. They're like, Nuffle's like, hey, look, it's just a 1 in 9 chance for you, and right there, we're gonna show you why it's the 1 in 9, and he's gonna get a little bit nuffled there, but that's what happens. You do enough 3+ dodges, and that's not gonna work out for you. Here's the mighty blow, and here's the piling on. Trying to give back what he got, and it will produce a death injury. And with that, oh man, 2 heads, +1 in agility, man. He's dead now. Oh, that is tremendous. Oh man, that is the main ball carrier, the main offensive threat for this Chaos team. And so, oh man, even this goes to overtime. I don't even know if the Chaos team could actually do much with the ball, right? Oh gosh, but we'll see though. Dwarven team still has a chance to win it, so he just needs to play some solid ball there. 4 more turns left to play. Make that 3. Still has a good length of the pitch to go. Again, 6 movement allowance. He's like, what, 13, 14, 15, 16 spaces away from the touchdown area, so he's in range for 3 rounds. Will he be able to get there, ladies and gentlemen, and crush all hopes that this Chaos team will have left? I don't know. Gonna get that push here. Chaos Warriors has not really been a huge factor. They were instrumental to stopping that cage earlier, but other than that, they really haven't produced as much as they probably should have, but still, 4 strength guys on the pitch. We'll take them, but too bad there's no 4th one here. There's only 3 of them. Ugh. Where's more of those guys when you need them? And this guy, he's down for the count, so make that 2 Chaos Warriors now on the pitch. And the Dwarves now are needing to go down the pitch here. And at this point, I don't know if he really wants to go that far because he's still kind of worried about Beastman on the outlet. Could actually turn it around and score it at the last bit, so doesn't want to take too many risks at this point. But still, Dwarves though, still going to try for it. Yeah, go for it. Well, he's going to be okay. Get that blitz off and cover up this right side. Oh, he's got a nice little space here. He's covered up the back, and he is paving now the space for this right side. Chaos team in trouble. Turn 15. He's going to have to count on this Horns blitz through, and he's going to have to touch up this ball carrier. Thankfully, that runner with that +1 agility, well, he's out, so no need to worry about that, man. But still, this is also going to be a very good ball runner, as he's got that 4 strength, so a little bit more difficult to get down. And so if he goes potato at the last moment, then it should be okay-ish. 2 red die block perhaps on a one-man blitz or something like that. Or actually, well, he's got horns, right? So it should be okay. So it should be at least a 1 die block on the blitz, if anything, if he does end up going potato. It is going to be the 15th round. 2 more rounds left. Dwarves now. He does possibly, want to score it here, right? I mean, win the game right here on the onset. Instead of going to overtime, we'll take it. Dwarves are still going to be worried about these beastmen in the backfield. Look at that. AndyDavo playing a little bit optimistically here. Hopefully getting that ball back and then maybe dodge away and then get the last minute TD. Hoorah. Oh, it's going to be a push here, and that's not good enough. So he's going to make the dodge. There he gets the dodge here. 3+ dodge, and he will be able to scamper away, but will it be in range one more time? Yes, he's going to be able to get the go for rolls, and if anything, you do the go for rolls 1 turn ahead so that maybe you can be able to get back on your feet and then score it by throwing it or something, but nobody was in range for reception anyways, and so he had to make both of those go for rolls. He does get the injuries on the back line there. Duck for Gores. He's going to go down. 1 less guy there on the outlet. Perhaps reception pass if the Chaos team is able to blitz down this ball carrier. Ooh, he's going to get that dodge away here. And we'll be good 3+ dodges. There we go. He's going to get more 3+ dodges. We'll be able to get the blitz off. We'll be able to get the reroll and get the defender down. That's good enough. No more touchdown here. And the Dwarves are stoppered up once again. Oh man, we are going into overtime here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. He got all of that at just the last bit, and he had 1 reroll left, and luckily for him, he didn't need to blow it on that dodge. We'll try for the Chaos Warrior pickup, and then perhaps a just desperation throw to the backfield, because there's no chance now for the Dwarves to get that touchdown here. So probably wanted to at least give it a go, but unfortunately won't be able to. Dwarves now will at least be able to get some hits in, getting into the overtime period, and it will pretty much rest now on the referee coin toss for the overtime period. So this is close, ladies and gentlemen. This is really close. If the Chaos team gets it, then he'll have a shot at winning the ball game, but how much of a shot will that really be? He's got 4 injuries here on this left side. He only had 1 extra guy to come in, so he's 3 men down. And if he doesn't get his KO'd guy back, which I don't think he will, I think he will get him back actually. And so he's going to be 3 men down, and you start off with 11 guys on the pitch, so it's going to be 11 on 8, I believe, as long as these guys are going to come back, I believe. But Dwarf now. Ooh, he actually is going to have a chance. Oh, he got the pickup. Oh, look, he did get it, and he will get the blitzer. He will get the pass off. 4+ pass into a 3+ catch. No go there. Just a little bit off. Dwarves had a small sliver of hope there. Oh, man. We're going to just, you know what, before we go too much further, we're going to make sure. I'm going to go back here. Oh, boy. Dwarves had a shot right there. And Let's see what has transpired here. We'll be giving some hits in. He's got the one, two, three, 4, 5. So he's actually out of range, but okay. He's gonna get the push combination here to get this runner a little bit closer. There we go. Oh, look at that. I missed it, guys. Look at that. He's got the jump up trolls there, and I nearly forgot about that as well. Defender down dive will be able to get the push off it, so this is perfect. He just needs to get up, make the 2 go for it rolls. Who cares about the piling on? Look at that beautiful play. Adant showing that he does have the skills to be this deep into the championship. And not championship, but the quarterfinals. And we'll be able to get his guys in range. 3+ dodge. Actually, 4+ dodge there. And 4+ pickup. And dodge away with a 3+ dodge to a 4+ pass. But he finally fails a 4+ somewhere. And almost gets pay dirt on that one. Oh man, I nearly missed that one. Look at that. Look at that. Overtime now, and it will be now up to the ref. So dead in injuries though, like I said, still one guy KO'd, and nobody knocked out for the Dwarven team, and that's ouch. That is ouch. Chaos now needs that KO bug to work. Come on, KO bug, come back up for my guys. It will be a coin flip. And we'll see who's going to get the ball now. It looks like it is going to be the Chaos team. There is no KO bug here. So it's going to be 7 on 11. Both of the guys with the KO is going to come back for this Dwarven team. So Dwarven team is 4 guys up. I don't know about this, guys. I don't know. And on top of that, he's missing some key players here. The +1 in agility. 2 heads. Beastman. Well, he's out. But he still has 1 more. That's about it, though. I mean, who's gonna count on here? He's gonna have to throw the ball at the last moment or something. But at this point, I don't know. Beastman. He's still got the mighty blow piling on and claw. But I don't know if the Chaos team has enough in the tank here. Dwarves should be able to perhaps overrun the offensive side. I mean, it's just looking a bit bleak at this point. But this is why we play Blood Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we do it. You never know. Here's the Chaos Warrior. He'll be able to get the hit off. He's going to have to take advantage of the space that's given to him by the Dwarven team. Get his guys out and perhaps get the throw off. He's going to have to play this elf ball now. And going to have to do it without the other +1 in agility, man. So these Beastmen with the level 1s are going to have to be the heroes or something like that. Piling on Mighty Blow. He really needs to get some guys out, if anything. We're just going to be able to get a stun, but I guess we'll take that for the time being. So he's got guys to the left. He's got guys down to the right. He's got guys down going to the center. So with this formation, the Dwarven team seeding a whole bunch. And I'm a little bit surprised that he didn't go and get a little bit better formation so that he only seeds one side and not all 3 parts of the field here. So without the frenzied Beastman, no need to worry about his guys getting surfed out or anything. So probably could have put some sticks up here along the side there. I like to put columns up here, then maybe seed up the center, and then when the Chaos team might go down the center, then you collapse down in. But that's okay. Dwarves, they're in range. Gonna be able to surround up all of the Beastmen with 2 each, because, you know, it's 11 on 7 at this point. So he's got guys to spare. So he should be able to get guys around the receivers, and then he should be able to continue to get some ball pressure with the extra guy. I mean, just not enough guys for this Chaos team to continue to play like this. He's gonna have to throw it somewhere, somehow. Oh, Slayer of Anton. Slayer of Anton, Slayer of AndyDavo, says Core Knight. He's gonna post up his guy on his right side here, and trying to get maybe every little bit as he can, but oh man, I don't know if this is going to be good enough. At least he's got some sort of breather here. And so, with the Dwarven team will be answering. did get down this Beastman, and he just needs to cover these two guys for the time being. So Troll's there, he's going to come off of this Beastman and cover these guys, and then perhaps be able to get, yes, the runner over here, cover instead. There we go, Troll's there. I'm not going to waste any time. He's just going to go blitz down the receivers. Doesn't want to try for anything much. Pro failure there, but that's okay. Just going to be some pushes there. And we'll be able to get the defender down, died. That's one last guy. Going to cause a armor value break, but just going to be a stun. There's just really nothing much left here for this Chaos team. He's absolutely going to get overwhelmed pretty soon. Dwarves, he's just going to move up. Yes, he will be able to touch him up. Oh, time's running out here for this Dwarven team, so he's got to make some quick decisions. He's going to get his guys in here, going to touch up the ball carrier, get the 2-die block, get the defender down, die, free up this Longbeard, perhaps get his guys to the right side, and get 2 guys on this Beastman. Oh boy, will that be good enough here? Get one more touch going. No, he's going to touch up this Chaos Warrior instead. That's a good one there. So take away the blitz here, and ooh, talking about blitz here, we'll blitz on the top side, and we'll be able to get the 1-die push here. And AndyDavo does have a reroll left. He's going to dodge away here, and he's going to just, what's he doing? He's going to dodge away. He's going to go through the tackle zones. Oh, he's got the +1 agility, so these are just 3+3+2+. He's got everything here. This looks to be about a 4+ pass into a 3+ catch, and he's got it. Oh my gosh. He pulls it off. Desperation time calls for desperate measures. And my pick is absolutely wrong once again. I'm 2 for 2 though, at least for the quarterfinals. But overall, I'm 1 pick short from being 50%. And with that, holy crap, Chaos team goes on through, paying for it with dear blood, losing his +1 in agility man and the frenzied beastman. But I dare say, taking out a Dwarven team which probably should have won the Champions Cup playoffs. I mean, just what blows my mind. Gnom's come back doing everything he can, got a whole bunch of injuries, but really the factor here that isn't really pressed upon on these stats was all of the stuns created in the first half that was able to stop her up the Dwarven team, put him into disarray, wasn't able to get his guard online, wasn't able to get the way paved for him in the first half to score it, and unfortunately didn't. 0-0 at the end there. Oh boy, Dwarves had a chance to win it in the second half after making a whole bunch of 4+s himself, and he didn't get paid off, but instead it is the Chaos team with their 3+s at the end, and he gets paid off with the final 4+ in the nail in the coffin. I can't believe it. That's why we play Blood Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. People talk about the RNG, but I talk about anybody at any moment has a chance to win. That's why we love it. That's why we play it. I mean, it's just never a sure thing. And as we take a look here at the brackets, beautiful stuff. Chaos team pulls a nail biter of a win off. I'm absolutely wrong, but I couldn't be happier about being wrong because I loved every minute of that match right there. What say you guys out there? Holy crap. Oh man, and you know what? He will have to face yet another killer team, the Chaos Dwarf, and I can't help it but think to myself, just like I did for Anarian, why am I picking against AndyDavo and Anarian? So here, F it, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm choosing Anarian, the underdog. I'm gonna go ahead and choose AndyDavo for both of these. I know it's gonna probably be the death of them because I haven't been choosing any of these guys. Well, I did choose Anarian in the last bit, so I was correct here against the Lizard team. But man, why go against the grain here? These guys are just short of blessed here. Short of blessed. I have seen the Chaos Dwarves team, but have you seen the Dwarven team? Did you see those guys? There's just no reason why the Dwarven team should have lost that match there. But the Chaos team pulls out everything. That's just, it just blows my mind. The more horrible. I don't care anymore. I don't care. I'm throwing stuff now. I don't care. AndyDavo, he's gonna take the win. But everything inside of me says it's gonna be Undead and the Chaos Dwarves in the finals. And I'm just gonna be just so saddened to see that, because both of these guys producing epic games. I mean, epic games. Anarian just pulling out the W's, and AndyDavo just finding a way. I mean, both of these guys just scraping in and scraping along. But boy, what matches. What matches. And I'm tired of being on the wrong side of Nuffle. It's a fairy tale ending. You right about that, Zunk. You are absolutely correct about that. I'll tell you what. I just cannot go against the grain any longer. I mean, why do it? We confirm up the round, and both of these great games can start up. Oh man, what a big one. Undead Pilgrimage will take on Anarian's team, and just a quick look again, guys. Have you seen these guys? They're just monsters of a team here. 3 guys with tackle, a whole bunch of guys with mighty blow, just spelling doom here for the Wood Elf team. 2 guys with dirty player. Oh man, he's got 110k banked up, but he's gonna be ready. But the difference is though, Undead Pilgrimage, he's got 1810, and the Wood Elf team, he's got 1800, so they're very close in team value. But I tell you this much, I mean, you can't go against the grain. Duca, thank you so much for that follow. I really appreciate that. Oh man, look at this Wood Elf team. I don't care what I'm seeing anymore. You can't change my mind, chat. No, I will not be mind changed. Owl Watch versus the Flaming Death. I mean, I thought this Chaos team was just gonna lose every single darn match, and I've been so wrong. So wrong. I can only imagine what AndyDavo will do with a fully skilled up team, because he kind of came in late in the game, and he did come in with quite a few guys that were good, but then since then have lost them along the way due to being in a very bashy division. But he's still got his mighty blow and the piling on claw, man. He's still got 1 guy with +1 agility. So I mean, it's not done yet. He still has 3 Chaos Warriors instead of 4. But I don't care. I just don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys. So he'll have 2 loners to come in for his guys there. Oh yes, and yeah, we're gonna take a look at the Chaos Dwarf team. Yeah, he's what, 7,000. He'll get a couple of Beastmen, so he's gonna be about 500, and no, a little more than that, almost 600k ahead. So I mean, AndyDavo can pull out the resources here. This is the nice thing about being down in team value. You can actually just start surprising the opponent. That's the nice thing about being down in team value, especially at this stage of the game in the semifinals. He can just get, say, a halfling chef. He can get, say, the star players, right? I mean, just, you never know who you're gonna be able to bring to the table, and the Chaos Dwarf team is gonna have to maybe more or less prepare for it. Oh yeah, they are absolutely scary. He's got claw as well. I mean, this is the difference, right? If the Dwarven team had claw too, then perhaps the Chaos team would have had nothing left, but still. New meta, lowest TV possible. Get the inducements. Get the inducements, guys. I mean, I'm not gonna say that I really fancy his chances, but I'm no longer going against what could be the most epic match ever. I've already done the match Raspberry Crepes. You're a little bit late, but that's okay. You'll be able to check it out again on my YouTube channel. If you haven't already, guys, you can hit that follow button, and you can also follow along with me on the YouTube channel. Pretty much what I'm more renowned for. I'm almost up to 1,000 followers there, so not the 212 rubbish followers that I have here. Not that you guys are rubbish, but you know, the number itself. But still, it'll be there. I just need to be on Twitch a little bit more often than not, yeah? So don't worry about it. We'll get that number up as well. Look at all of my poor AndyDavo. I don't know, but I'm on the wrong. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. Hey, look. Hey, we had a one-day tournament, Kismaki. You could have won the tournament and gotten that free legendary edition that I did purchase for the person who did win the game. Well, Zunk, thank you very much for that. Yes, Zunk says, great cast, VG. You should be working for the NFL or those basketball fellas, mate. Well, you know, I don't know if I'll be that big, but still. Hey, if Blood Bowl does become a main esport, hook me up! Sign me up, Cyanide Focus. Sign me up. Or I could just give you a asterisk dash asterisk. Well, the Wood Elves, they're quite bloated. He's got a couple of extra guys here, so that's kind of why his team value is where it's at the moment. He's got a couple of extra guys here. If he had a normal 11-man roster, then yeah, he'd be down in team value, but at this point, I don't think you want to be down a couple of guys. The NBBL, and then Zunk will take on the PBBL. Nice. Yeah, Anarian is just not normal. I mean, he's the magician. Yeah, he does things with the elves that just shouldn't be allowed. That's correct. Zunk says it best right there. It's just, he just pulls it out of the hat. I mean, he really does. I don't know what he does, but he just does. He hypnotizes the opponent into thinking he's safe, and then he gets the blitz off, and he gets what he needs every single time, and gets the ball out, turns it the other way, and suddenly he's winning matches 3-2. I mean, honestly, he's just not human. The M&Gs won't count towards the team value now. Normally, if he had an 11-man roster and they were both out, then he would get the loner players, and then the values of the base value of whatever he gets for his loner players will be counted after the fact. So it's what, 70k for a lineman? So if he had 11 players and these guys had to be replaced, then you would have to mentally add 140 team value to whatever if he didn't have these two guys to come in. But he will still continue to not have a bench because of the MNGs and the two MNG players that are going to continue to stay out. Thank you very much for that follow, Fat Boy Rick. Really appreciate that, my friend. Oh, there's definitely money. There's definitely money. Everybody is all in the money. The third and fourth place finishers get 100 euros. Second place gets 250 euros. 500 euros for first place. All brought to you by Focus Home Entertainment. Cyanide. So there is going to be money for today's match. Not today's match, but for these matches coming up in the schedule. So these guys all are 100 euros richer at least, but I'm pretty sure they're not worried about the 100 euros. They're chasing after the dream. They want to have their names emblazoned across the skies. If you guys haven't seen that, we have in the Blood Bowl 2 forums and the official Focus site where all of the past winners are placed. And Mercy Flesh is actually the one keeping up with that. So Mercy, if you're in the channel, perhaps put the link up for that. I don't have it for for you guys out there. Let's see, Blood Bowl 2 forums, and let's see if I can get to it. I don't think I. If you do Blood Bowl 2 forums, then it just takes you to the old site. There should be a. They should take down the old site. Video game official site here. Community. Nope, that's not where. Oh, forum. There we go. Focus forums. There we go. BB2 official. And then champion ladder. Here's the Hall of Champions. There we go. There you go. That's where you can get all of the past winners for every one of them. Season 1, Ducky with Bretonnian. Season 2, Ducky again with the Dark Elf team. And then Woohoo Boys Necromancy team. And then Anarian's Saviors of Athaloran in Season 4. And then in Season 5 is when they started doing the money. And so Ducky won that with his Chaos Dwarf team. And then Season 6, Debaser with his Bretonnian team. And now, Champions Cup 7. Who's it gonna be? Me no know. Me no know. Me no know. Guys, alright. Well, all the Champions Cup playoffs right here on this Twitch channel. All the better ones on my YouTube channel. You darn Skippy, I'm gonna be putting this one out there for you guys. But until then, thanks again for joining me. Thanks for all the follows, guys. I really appreciate all of that. You can continue to subscribe and like my videos on YouTube as well. And much love, VG Purist, and I'm out. Zunk. I'm sure you'll be able to help AndyDavo in the near future with his match. Oh man, you guys take care.